it's Charmin, and today's video is a fun bonus video just for you guys. In today's video and Friday's video, I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of Christmas in July. Now, those of you that have been a part of the Fixer family for a while know how much that I love Christmas. And I did want to bring a little bit of Christmas in July just for you guys. Now, those of you that are new, last year and the year before, I did 12 days of Christmas, December 1st through December 12th. So make sure that you check out both of those playlists because I will have them linked up here and down here so that you guys can go check them out. But today's video, I pulled a couple of my favorite from last year, pulled them together to give you guys some inspiration for getting ready for this Christmas season. So I'm going to share those with you, and again, like I said, I will have the playlist linked above and down in the description box below for you so that you can go check out the full videos and see that inspiration. But now I also want to give you a little bit of a sneak behind the scenes kind of information as well. On December the 1st through December the 12th of 2020, I'm going to be bringing you 12 days of Christmas once again. And this year, I am kind of doing a themed 12 days of Christmas. I did 12 days of Dollar Tree Christmas last year. This year, I thought I would bring you 12 days of rustic Christmas. I'm so excited to bring that to you. I've already been planning and getting things ready for that time. Now, if you're new here, make sure that you click that subscribe button and the notification bell and become a part of the Fixer family. We would love to have you join us, not only for the 12 days of Christmas coming up, but all of the fun things that I have planned for you right here from today until then. So let's go ahead and get into these fun projects. Welcome to Fixin' 2. Now, the first project that we're going to make here is a Santa tree, and it is so cute. And we're going to take two of the white Christmas trees that you get from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to fluff it out to one side. And you see one side's flat and the other is fluffed out and kind of in a downward motion, direction. And we'll do that with both of them, and then we're going to take the two flat sides and we'll be placing them together using zip ties. Now, of course, the zip ties also came from the Dollar Tree. There's 3 different sizes in the pack. We're just going to grab a few of the white ones and then just put those together and pull them as tight as we can get them to keep them together. And once we get those on, we're going to take a little bucket that I found at the Dollar Tree as well, and we're going to put some of the floral foam down in there, and then just take the 2 little metal pieces there in the center and push it right into the center of the floral foam. You don't have to put anything to cover it because the way that the branches are straight down, it covers everything there. So then we're going to take some black satin ribbon, and this is 1.5 inches, I believe, is the width of it. And we're just going to kind of measure it around, and then once we bring it together, just taking some hot glue and making sure that these are good and straight, and putting just a dab of glue on each side of it to make the first part of our belt for our Santa tree. Then I had this gold ribbon. You can use any type of small gold ribbon, and I'm just going to cut 4 equal pieces and put them together, creating a little buckle in the front for our belt. I thought this was so cute. We're just going to glue that right on the front, and then of course every Santa needs a hat, and I found this little headband there as well. And I just cut it open right here in the center and kind of pushed some of the little batting away, and then just stuck it right on the top. And then to help it bring this Santa together, I just took some red ornaments that we got from there and just began to hot glue them all over the tree to give it that the red that Santa's suit has, and I think that this turned out absolutely adorable. One of my favorites for sure. The second project I'm going to share with you, again, another one of my favorites, and this was it could be used as a door hanging, or it could also just be used as a decor piece that you could hang on the wall. But I just used I think it's an 8.5 by 11 frame that I got from the thrift store, painted it white. And then of course these fun red truck ornaments that the Dollar Tree, they have had for the last 2 years, hoping that they'll have them again. And I took off the tree that was on the back, and these were some bottle brush trees. I know that Dollar Tree has had those in the past. I got these from Big Lots, but there was 2 little holes in the top of the little truck, and these fit in perfectly. So I just secured those in with a little bit of hot glue, and then just set that aside so that we could then begin to work on the little swag at the top of this frame. Now these 2 picks, again, like I said, this was from my Dollar Tree, 12 Days of Dollar Tree Christmas, so a lot of the items that I got are from the Dollar Tree, and these 2 picks were definitely gotten from there, and I just cut them down so that they would fit. And I'm just going to take some hot glue and put those on there, and then of course that corner we're going to create a bow to put right up there in the corner to cover that. And to help keep it secured onto the frame, I used some of the little zip ties again. And I tell you, those things come in handy in a lot of crafting projects. So once we got those on there good and secure, we're also going to bring our little truck back in, and we're going to just hot glue it there at the bottom. And now we're going to create our bow. Now I do have a bow tutorial that I will link for you up in the iCards and down in the description box for you, that will show you in detail how to create this particular bow, and I think I have another couple of bows in there as well. So we're just going to create this 2 ribboned type of bow to put right there in the corner, and I used zip tie to pull it together and make sure that it was good and tight, and then I took a piece of floral wire and kind of threaded it through there so that we could attach it to the frame. So once we get that attached to the frame in the corner, it will be ready to then take and place anywhere in your home for the holiday season. And like I said at the beginning, this is again another one of my favorites. Last but definitely not least, we're going to create a centerpiece using 2 more of these Christmas trees from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using the green ones this time. And before we do any fluffing at all, of course, we're taking off the plastic pieces on the bottom, and again using our trusty zip ties. We're going to use the thicker ones this time. We're going to make sure that these are good and secure together right there end to end, and then we're just going to fluff it and set it aside. Now again, we're using 2 more of these Christmas picks, and we're going to do the same thing that we did with the 2 Christmas trees by bringing these 2 together and then placing a bow in the center, and then with the wire, I call them pipe cleaners that I use for this particular bow, I'm going to take that and use it to attach it to the center of our the main part of our centerpiece, the 2 trees that we put together. And then once we get that on there and get things kind of fluffed out, then we're just going to begin to pull in all kinds of stuff. Now of course, what you do on one side of your wreath, or the bow I should say, that you want to do the same on the other side. And so I just kind of pulled some things together and just began to place them throughout, just making it look symmetrical and uniform there, and just full of beautiful Christmas holly and pine cones and berries and a few ornaments. And I just basically just kind of pulled in all of the little extra little pieces that I had lying around. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed all of these as much as I have. So glad you joined me for a few of my favorite projects for Christmas. And keep looking up, because that's where it all is. I'll see you guys on the next video.